Yeah, it's Daddy Steve. I'm doing this super quick. I know I keep on saying this. It's Warship Commanders. I do still play Deck Heroes, but I also play Warship Commanders these days because it doesn't take so much time. And yeah, it's kind of interesting at the moment. Cool. Right, so basically I've reached a point where I think I've more or less got my head around it. There's a dilemma that we have. The orange at the top, the triple S orange are the top commanders, and then it's purple, and then it's other things, right? But the problem is, if you look to the right, I need those ships in order to get the bonus skills for that particular commander, right? That's problem number one. On a purple, it's more likely that you're going to have the ships. Now, I haven't got Deutschland if you look to the right, but I do have Caesar. But there's only one orange. Excuse me. Oh, I hate that. Sorry about that. Very much sorry. Alright, and Spee, I got two. And it happens to be blue ship, so it's even more achievable to get it. And again, I need Deutschland. So I need a couple of copies of Deutschland. So there's two problems there. Number one, if you've got an orange level commander, you're going to need orange level ships, and they're the ones that are really crazy hard to get. If you get a purple one, purple's weaker than orange, but at least you got a better chance of getting the ships. And also, you've got a better chance of farming the shards. Now you need this ore in order to farm the shards. And how do you farm the shards? Okay, well, there's two ways. The easy way, campaign, elite battles, and the chapters that you've completed, you can see right there, templates, if you look to the middle. So obviously, not obviously, but if you look to the middle again, where it says sweep, if I do the sweep, there's a chance I might get one of those orange shards, or any of those four things. Any of those four things or nothing. But you need ore. You only get so much ore. You know what I mean? But that's one way to farm orange. But you need to farm the orange in order to... So you need the shards in order to kind of promote, they call it promote the captain. Am I ever going to get a Katarina shards again? Even if I get the complete card, I think it's worth like 10, if I get the complete card again, it's worth like 10 shards or something like that. So I'd need to get 3 Katarinas, which are super rare, in order to kind of evolve it to the next level. And if I did evolve it to the next level, I'd get the bonus stats. But I won't be activating these skills if you look towards the bottom of the screen. The Vice Admiral, the Chief Marshal. So there's a question of, what future does a Katarina have in this deck? And should she even be there anyway, awesome or not? I say awesome because, you know what, it says 1 to 9 random enemies 9 times. I'm not even sure if they mean 9 times, or if that's some kind of mistranslation. Maybe they just mean, okay, you hit 9 ships, so obviously they get hit 9 times, or up to 9 times. You know what I mean? Like 1 time for each flaming enemy, not 9 times for each enemy, which I think is the more literal kind of cultural understanding of the usage of words. Anyway, so going back to this, it's much easier to farm like Freiburg shards. Well, how do you farm the shards? Well, what you do is, in the course of playing the game, I've already done it unfortunately, but you get shards for heroes and you can fuse them together. Okay, I've got a few here, fusible. So you click on fuse all. You get these commanders which you don't want. You don't want D, C and B. You only want purple, and the other one would be orange. So what you do is you retire these. You get those, they call it souls. You notice if you look towards the top middle, the souls have gone up to 40. Then you go to the logistics. And I had to work all this out myself, can you believe it? So like a lot of fiddle. You eventually get to know the game. And then you exchange it for these purple commanders that you actually want. to generate the shards. You know what I mean? Like a duplicate hero, which is worth the shards. Now that's what I've done to get Freiburg to be like a 3-star Vice Admiral. Same with Spee. And the same with Harcourt. Now I'm going to try and get Harcourt. Click on train, click on promote. I'm going to try and get him up to Vice Admiral, and as soon as I do, I activate this secondary skill. And that is what's not possible for a Katarina, but definitely more possible for these guys. Because you can farm them by going into campaign. I'm on main line at the moment, but I've showed you the elite before. And you click on this ship, and I could farm Spruance there. Or if I go into earlier ships, I could farm Stefan there, or Stepan. And done it's there. I mean, these are farmable. These are farmable. Slow farmable, but they are farmable. So yeah, fair enough. Maybe these could go in the deck, Turplets. But the purple are much more farmable. It's purple here, purple there on the blue ships. So which should I be aiming for? Should I be aiming for the Katarina, like this hero, which I'm never going to be able to level up? Do I aim for these guys, which I could level up slow time at 1 shard a day? You need like 30 shards to promote. I need 30 to get to there, and then I'm going to need another 40, 50 or whatever it is to get to the next level and slowly start activating Vice Admiral, or slowly start activating Chief Marshal. Or I could do it the quick way and just get there with these. What I'm aiming for at the moment is just doing a bit of both. Anyway, so that is, I think, more or less the game in some ways, just farming the heroes. And I like the ones that do random damage. Now, there are certain purple heroes that do damage to more than 12. This one does 12 speed. This one does 12, and Harcourt does 15. But if you look at the damage that it does, 852%. If you look to the centre right. So yeah, it does 15, but it does weaker damage to 15. This does 12, but 1,176% of damage. And that's the thing. Do you go for the more ships, or do you just go for more damage? Probably more damage. What we should probably be looking for is either 9 or 12 ships. 9 or 12. But I can't resist this guy, because even though he does it to 15 and kind of weak, I'm going to level him up so it does more, and I want to level up this skill so it does more. And how do I level up the skill? It's just by leveling up your main hero. Mine, if you look to the top left, mine's level 48. You go into, if you look at bottom, Conquer, and you get to, just by leveling up, you get to do, oh yeah, military exercises. If you look to the left, these ones, air raid drill, and I think it's anti-ship drill. I've already done it for today, but this is where you get the items in order to upgrade the skill. That's it. Anyway, so please like, subscribe. That is Stephen, I'm out.